Today is April 28th, 2023, and I was just rolling around out here and came to this spot, and I was just checking out the view, but then I started looking around and I just see like tons of glass bottles everywhere. There's like a bunch of them. There's another one, some like right over there. And it just made me think about how much drugs and alcohol are really detrimental to our society. And I know this is a little bit controversial, at least with alcohol, because there are people who can drink responsibly and do it in moderation, but more and more I just see the negative consequences of it so much. Like, people who are drunk have no regard for the rest of society. Like, just the fact that they throw glass bottles all over the place and trash the this natural looking place. It's like supposed to be full of trees and wildlife and stuff, and there's just trash bottles all over the place. Some of them are shattered, so there's sharp glass laying all over too. And I mean, I have tons of experience with drugs and alcohol, so I know from personal experience how much it can just turn a person into a reckless plague on society, really. I mean, a lot of the times I would get drunk, I would just go and do stupid stuff with no regard for how it was affecting anyone else. And I'm pretty sure, like, statistically, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I have a hunch that most crimes are committed under the influence of drugs and alcohol, especially violent crimes, theft, robbery, that kind of stuff. I think a lot of that is under the influence, for sure. Vandalism, or if it's not directly under the influence, it's related to drugs and alcohol, like people who need money to buy drugs or alcohol might do stuff to obtain those things. So I don't know, there's just something sad about looking around and just seeing a place that was trashed by people who were drinking. I mean, there's literally tons of trash around this spot, and it wasn't like that earlier when I came out here. So it's just kind of sad to see what happens on those things. And I'm not, like, I've done a lot of this horrible stuff myself, so it's not like I'm totally clean of it, but I've stopped, and I know the difference between being sober and engaging in this kind of behavior. And I know how much better my own life is, not just the rest of society, but I feel bad for the people who are stuck living that life, because it's not fun. You don't feel good. You half the time you can't remember what you did anyways, and then you feel awful. It's like, it's a waste of time and a waste of life to do that. like I said, there are some people who can do it in moderation. I'm not saying we have to totally outlaw alcohol, but obviously that didn't really work in the Prohibition era. So I don't know exactly what the solution is, but it just seems like more and more drugs and alcohol are having a big effect on society, and it's just something to pay attention to. So that's all I got for right now. Peace.